Hi everyone, it's Phil here from Proven. I just want to share a quick video on networking tips for a new city or a new place that you might have just moved to. So it can be really difficult for a new person who's coming into a new city, especially an entrepreneur, to connect with new people and to find partners, find suppliers, find friends and whatnot. So it's a skill I've developed over a number of years. I've lived in quite a few different countries. I've lived in France, lived in Belgium, lived in Silicon Valley. And so here are 3 tips that will help you to connect with people and find new partners and find new suppliers or find new clients when you're in a new place. So the first tip is really around attending events. I've lived in Silicon Valley for about 15 years, and the great thing about Silicon Valley and lots of cities around the world is that there are tons and tons of events that can happen in person in different office spaces or different events or networking events. So it's really important to try and plug into the local scene and figure out what events are on and can you just attend those events. So events are really great because you can just turn up and start chatting to people. One of the nice things about Silicon Valley, which is unique in the world, is that you can kind of walk up to any stranger, anybody in a room and say, hey, my name's Phil, what's your name, what do you do? And the unique thing about San Francisco is everyone is doing something interesting and probably in tech. And that's a really, really great way just to quickly meet up with people, learn what they do, and then figure out, do you have something in common? Can you connect at a later event? Can learn about each other's product? And you'll definitely learn something new. So that's a great thing. So number 1 is attend events. Number 2 is sports and activities. Sports and activities are a really great way to meet new people. So no matter where you are in the world, you're bound to come across some really interesting people that may become friends or may become clients in the future. And so I've leveraged lots of these kind of sporting apps to try and connect to new people. Strava is a great app to connect with hikers or runners that have got lots of clubs and groups. There's another great app called Link My Ride, which is another way of finding people. But there's lots of things, lots of sporting activities. I'm big into cycling, so I join cycling groups, and there's lots of cycling groups who go out on a daily basis on the weekends and the evenings and the mornings, and you can join those groups and meet new people and just talk to people and learn about them. So if you're into cycling, if you're into hiking, if you're into running, if you're into weightlifting, there's lots and lots of these groups online. You can find them on Facebook for your city and just reach out to people and say, hey, do you want to hang out? Let's connect, let's talk. So that's another great way to connect with people through sports. The third tip is around networking apps. There's lots and lots of these networking apps like meetup.com. I like the sporting apps that I mentioned, like Strava and others, which help you to connect with new people, join clubs, join people, and then just get out there. So the other tip that I'll talk about is when you are trying to meet new people, it's really important to focus on what can you give as opposed to what can you get. And by that I mean try and figure out a way how you can help that person that you're talking to. So instead of trying to think, well, can this person become my client, or what can I get out of this conversation or this relationship, it should really be about how can I help this person get where they want to go. How can I give more than I get in this relationship? So that's a really important thing to think about, is really focusing on giving and providing more value than you're getting from that particular relationship, because it will come back to you in the future. So that's it for me. I just want to point out that networking, it can be really stressful to think about meeting new people, but when you go to an event, most of the people in that room feel the same way as you. They're a little bit uncomfortable. They're trying to make conversations, but they're there to try and meet new people as well. So you shouldn't be afraid to get out there and connect with people, especially through sports. I've done tons and tons of great cycling events and met hundreds of really amazing people through cycling and through kite surfing. So that's my tips for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, my name is Phil, and today I want to talk about our new VC savings calculator, which you can find on our website. Just go to our homepage, getproven.com. You'll click on the calculator button. What we're aiming to do here is make it super easy to understand how much money you can save for your portfolio companies. Sometimes it can be quite difficult to know how much money you can save, and so with our system you go in, you put in the number of portfolio companies that you have, you put in the stage that you're investing in, so Series A, pre-seed, seed, Series B plus, and then what we will do is calculate the exact amount of money that we think that you can save for your portfolio companies. We've been doing this now for about 5 years. We work with over 120 of the best VC firms around the world. And by now we have a really good understanding of exactly how much money you can save, from the most simple tools to the most complex ones. And so over the years, we've gathered a lot of data, and we know on average how much you can save. Typically, a small firm can save around $1 million. Larger firms are saving significantly more than that. So please go to our website, check out the link below the video here, and have a look at our calculator and see how it works for you. Thanks.